All right, guys, welcome to this week's episode of Team Talk. I'm Jay and this Nick. We're here to talk about our two favorite teams. My personal favorite teams, the Florida State Seminoles. Nick's an Oklahoma fan, OU to be specific. If you're new here, yeah, we got a lot to dissect in this one on my end. I didn't watch Nick's game. I didn't watch how OU play this past weekend, so but I think he's got a little bit of the rumor mill to tap into, so. A little bit more than normal for OU coming off a blowout win to talk about, so
For sure.
that'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what Nick's dug up in the grounds of Norman with the fans and all the gossip. So, yeah, and then we're gonna start with Florida State, unfortunately, this week. Yeah, I don't really know where to start on this one. There's a
Okay,
lot,
let's
there's a lot,
what
a
did you
lot.
like from what you saw?
Okay. What did I like? What did I like? I did like how we didn't give up. We fought all the way to the end. We made it a 6 point game after being down, 28-3, being down 25 points. We only scored 3 points in the first three quarters. Those 3 points come on our first drive. So, yeah, I did like how, we did make it a game. Yeah, we gave ourselves an opportunity to try and win the game. One onside kick just kind of didn't go our way. Unfortunately, it was close, but so I like that. Defense played a lot better this week. I mean, we held them to 28. We got beat on a couple big plays. Outside of those big plays, I think the defense played well for the most part. I guess I'm just gonna start with the defense, I guess, since I'm already here. Um, I don't really like we could not get any pressure on Carson Beck. Yeah, once again the defensive line's not looking great. Um, it's probably to be expected. Miami's O line's absolutely massive. They probably got a first round talent on right tackle. Just across the board, their offensive line looked really well. So we couldn't get any pressure. Carson Beck just had all day to throw. What plays developed, and then we also got killed by Tony multiple times. That
Yeah.
motherfucker is so fast. I'm pretty sure he's a true freshman. We did shut down the run, which is nice. Coming off last week, I think we looked like we really keyed in on that coming after getting just absolutely murdered by Virginia in the run. So that's nice to see the improvement there. Um, yeah, the defensive line's got to get better. We gotta maybe change up who's starting, change up the rotations. Our defensive ends getting no pressure. It's just it's criminal. They're not good. That's was supposed to be one of our strong spots on this team. They're a big defensive line too. Maybe that's working against us. Maybe they're too big. But let's see. Secondary wise, kind of got exposed a little bit. Um, yeah, there's just the defense. They played well overall. Hold them to 28, I think is good. Coming into this game, I told myself I was like, if we can score 30, I think we can win. Yeah, which if we would have scored 30, we would have won.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, if we scored another touchdown, it would have been 29-28. So it would have been close enough. But let's see. Special teams, kicker did his kicker did his job. Onside kicks, we had three of them. Went 0 for 3, almost recovered the second one. And then our third one that we didn't recover was pretty much the end of the game because there's not enough time left.
Yeah, there's like 30 seconds left at that
But
point.
we just kicked it the same way all three times. Like it was like the
The
same
two like the
attempts.
two kicker
Yeah,
like
and it went the same way all three
yeah.
times. I
Yeah, that
changed it up,
last
you
one
know.
like it looked like I don't know if it went 10 yards, but it looked like y'all could have recovered that last one.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But that
It
second
needed
one
more
was
bounce.
so close. It bounced off his player and like it was at the dude could have got it, but wasn't fast enough. So, um, yeah, special teams was solid, I guess, other than us fucking fielding a punt on like the 3 yard line or some shit.
Yeah,
That
that was
like bro, just step forward. Like, it's gonna bounce behind you, and God forbid it doesn't bounce your direction, but you got to take the risk. I'm pretty sure it would have went into the end zone.
Yeah, it's like high, like it's really not even that high of a risk. It's like low risk, uh, decent reward. I will say like the defense, like it's like the opposite of the Virginia game. It's like the defense was really what was keeping y'all in it this game,
Yeah,
and like against Virginia, it was more the offense doing the heavy lifting. So I think it's good your defensive coordinator like changed
made
some
some
things up,
adjustments.
made some
Yeah.
adjustments against like equal if not slightly better, slightly worse offense than Virginia. So I mean, he made his adjustments, and then I see a lot of like Jeff Lebby in the way that
Fucking
Malzahn runs
hell.
his offense. Like it's that up tempo scripted. You gotta get a first down to really get it going. And if you're not getting like quick first downs, you're kind of in trouble. And a lot of reverse passes going backwards, not
Oh my
reverse, but
God.
just plays that go backwards, screens,
Yeah.
reverses.
I don't even want to talk about the offense. It was fucking abysmal. Like the first 3 quarters, they did nothing. Not a fucking thing after that first drive. It's like if we can't run the ball, like we can't play offense. We can't throw the ball down the field. It's like we have no
Yeah.
plays to throw the ball down the field. Like no design passing plays down the field. It feels like it's all fucking. We ran I feel like we ran like 10 trick plays.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's so many trick plays. Wasn't Squirrel White like wide open on like a deep pass though? Like if I remember correctly, and he either dropped it or
yeah,
got overthrown. I can't
I think
remember.
it got overthrown a little bit if I remember right. Yeah, I felt like we were running the ball okay. Like, we was getting decent yards. We did have a fumble from Chroma. One of our 3 turnovers, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and Chroma was like to start off the game. Chroma was looking like that first drive. I was like, Chroma's looking pretty fucking good.
I mean, we just like we beat them like across the board statistically, like across the board for the most part. They beat us on penalties, which is good, and a minute of possession, which is crazy because we did fuck all for 3 quarters and they still beat us by a minute. We just didn't do anything for the first 3 quarters, and if we did, we could have won this game. Like we scored 19 points in the fourth quarter. Like that's fucking nuts. If we could have scored
Yeah.
anything, a fucking field goal, a field goal, then we could have instead of kicking that field goal in the fourth quarter, we could have went and tried to try to get a touchdown
Oh yeah, that one where you
to
guys
win.
like just kicked it right before the onside kick
Yeah, just
just
to
to
get it
get
on the board. Because we
something.
we needed the field goal anyways. Because we spent like fucking 5 minutes before that on our previous drive, and we went down and got a touchdown. But we wasted too much time, and we needed a field goal anyway, so they had to kick it. But yeah,
Yeah,
the play calling was so bad. It was terrible.
it was more of a schematic thing. I feel like.
It was gross. And our offensive line was getting killed. Like Castellanos had no time to throw. Yeah, he did force those picks, throwing off his back foot, making bad decisions, but he was under pressure like the whole fucking game. I thought our offensive line was decent. I think it's just also showing how good Miami's defensive line is. Their defensive line is really good. Um, but yeah, the play calling was just abysmal. I feel like you can design some plays or call some better plays to combat what was happening to us. Just some quick slants wasn't happening. No quick passes over the middle, or if it was incomplete. I think like Deuce Robinson was the only receiver in the fucking first half to have a catch at the wide receiver position, which is so wild. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, play calling killed us. We went for it on fucking fourth down at like midfield for no reason. It was 4th and 8, and we still went for it.
I think I remember that. Yeah, that was
That was a bad decision. A lot of just bad decisions, from coaching to offensive coordinator to Castellanos to down in that fucking punt in the 5. Um, like all of that contributed to us losing this game. But I like how we fought back. We could have won this game. We just needed a couple plays to maybe go our way, and we could have won. So it's like, we played super bad, but we still could have won this game, which is kind of nuts. And
yeah.
then same with the Virginia game. We're like five plays from, being undefeated. which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
kind of
that's a
nuts.
good point. Like y'all, I would say like the good thing was that like when y'all did play good, it was at the end of the game, so at least you have some momentum going into the next week. Malzahn, I think like he just didn't want to make adjustments. Like he had a game plan and he just stuck to it the entire game. It seemed like, and
Yeah,
Castellanos like he did like really force those off his back foot. Like those like
the
just
turnovers are killing
sailed on
us.
him. I was like, what are you doing, man? And then he didn't he fumble it if I remember. No, that was
No,
that was
yeah,
Chroma.
Chroma and
Uh,
then Deuce fumbled it, but we got it back. Yeah,
yeah, that was
the turnover single-handedly have probably lost us both games. See, we had three this game. I think we had three last game too. So, um, I know in the Virginia game we had two early, which put us down 14-0. So, same situation. Turnovers. You could maybe just look at that alone. Like the three turnovers, you take those three away, and you take. I think I want to say they probably scored on all three of those turnovers. If I can't really remember. I was kind of drunk and very mad. But if you take, I don't know, say they kick a fucking field goal and just all three of those, that's 9 points. We win the game. I mean, not to say that the momentum we get in the fourth quarter is the same. If they only kick field goals on those three turnovers, but it puts us closer into the game. You know, maybe we score points on those drives if we don't turn the ball over. Probably not with the way we
yeah.
was playing, but
Well, I mean, if y'all just got some like a couple field goals or something, you're looking at a
fucking
completely
anything.
different game. Um,
Anything, man. It's like we couldn't even get across half field. Like that first drive was we had two drives in the whole fucking three quarters that was even decent.
Yeah, it was weird because like this was the Virginia game, y'all still scored like 38 points. This was the first game this year where y'all looked like the
Ass.
offense was just like not good, like it was just broken.
So bad.
So I am wondering like just because y'all have played so good up to this point, like maybe it's just Miami has a very good defense. That's kind of like
I
kind
think
of
they
where I'm.
do. I don't want to say they're very good. Their defense is good. I don't think they're
I would say it's like
very.
it's above average for
It's above
sure.
average. It's above average.
I would say
They're
it's
not.
good. I would say it's good.
They're
But
probably
yeah,
top 12, top 10 in the country.
yeah.
But I feel like we have the offensive talent to like compete against this defense across the board. Maybe not at the O line, like the line position, but um, the play calling against the defense, like it's like they knew what we was gonna call. It was very predictable. Like the little reverse pass like plays to Danzy. We ran that like three fucking times. Like
Yeah,
we've
I
ran that
noticed that.
every week, I think. We've ran it every week. After seeing how like successful it was against Alabama, we just stuck with it. And like they was ready for it every single time. So like that shit ain't gonna work going forward. It maybe if you stop doing it for a couple weeks and then bust it out, like it felt like fucking Norvell was calling offense. It really did. Little bubble screens, reverse passes, quarterback runs.
Yeah,
That's
I
all we
will say
had.
that one trick play y'all tried to run where it was like a kind of like a flea flicker, but you like did a reverse and then like another
Yeah,
reverse, and then I thought that was like a really good
that was
play.
cool.
It
That
just
was
like
cool.
didn't pan out unfortunately. But
Yeah,
how did you feel with the Miami dude doing like the war chant like after the touchdowns?
that
Like
shit made me so mad.
I would have been
I was
like
like,
if I was you, I'd have been
I was
so
like, please let
pissed.
us fucking get back in this game. Like, come on, dude. And then like they just fucking kept going and they did it again. And I was like, I mean, eh, we're not fucking doing anything to stop it. So what the fuck do I got to be mad about? They're letting it happen, you know?
It's just so
It's
annoying like
so
when you're
fucking
losing and
annoying.
then you got them like he's taunting the fans directly, so you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
I hate you so much. So
And
going forward, what is Florida State's path to the playoff?
going forward, if we can fucking play like we did against Alabama, like we dominated them that game. Dominated. Granted, it's the first game coming into the season. New offense for both teams. New everything. Maybe they just weren't ready. Maybe we were better prepared. Who knows? But if we can play like that, we should be able to beat anybody. And the fact that we only lost by one score to both of these teams, and the turnovers specifically, I think is what lost us both of these games. We could be undefeated. If we could get the offense and defense to play at the same fucking time at the same level, I almost had a burp. we should be able to at least hang around with anybody. We got Pitt this week. It's, this will be a big tell going forward. Do we bounce back? Can we get it going? We're at home, luckily. So we should fucking kill Pitt. If we don't kill them, then maybe we're not as good as we thought or we're hoping. I mean, going into the season, like our obviously my hopes were high, but like we had no reason to be super super high on this team. Obviously the Alabama win inflated
Yeah.
our
As
expected
soon as as
potential.
soon as that happened, that's when
Everybody's
like the
like
expectations just like went through the roof.
playoffs, and yeah, I was guilty of it too. And but because we looked so good, and and
Well,
then
and
we
then the
played
following
two.
following 2 weeks, y'all are you're just destroying
Yeah, and
teams.
then I still think the starters not playing full games those weeks didn't really help. Um, but yeah, we got to get it going. If we can bounce back against Pitt and look solid against just average teams, if we struggle, I think we're in trouble. But if we can come out, put it on them, and win, I think we can beat Stanford pretty easily. Unfortunately, it's on the road. Fucking 9:30 game. It's a long
Yes.
ways to
So that
travel.
that's that's gonna be a long time.
I think that's a fucking Friday game too, not gonna lie. No. We have a Friday game, is it? What week is it? What game is that?
Hopefully it's not NC
It's
State.
NC State. Um
Oh, that's not
I don't
good.
know why they did this to us. Like, how you gonna put two fucking Friday games right before both of our biggest rivals? Like, whoever the fuck did that to us deserves to be just beat
It's
down.
probably the ACC like conference.
They
They probably put that together.
obviously that's on purpose. Somebody did that shit on purpose. On the road too for both of them, which is crazy work. But yeah, if we can dominate Pitt, I'll be more optimistic about our chances going forward. We should dominate Stanford and Wake Forest. Clemson seems like they're bouncing back a little bit. That's obviously a rivalry game on the road. Hopefully, it's not late at night.
It
Uh,
might not be
it's
like
it's winnable. I mean, every game here on forward is winnable. It
oh,
is winnable.
absolutely.
It's just
No,
whether or not we show up and we don't shoot ourselves in the foot with turnovers. That's the big thing.
yeah, and I mean like you got to look like Virginia's ranked now. They're looking pretty good.
Yeah. Oh,
Miami's like, like a top, 3 team in the country. So it's not like your
yeah, we
losses are
have
like scrubs. And they were
we
pretty
have good
close
losses.
losses too. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's
I
like
think both of those
the
teams win
sky's
out.
falling or anything. Like
And
it's
if they both do win out, Miami will probably be the three right now. So they'll at the highest they'll be one. So we lost to the top three team in the country. And then if Virginia keeps winning out, they'll probably be top 15 at the lowest. I think they're already pushing inside the top 20 now. Um, and then they inevitably might meet ACC championship. So our losses aren't bad, and we still have a big win against Alabama that continues to keep getting better. We just got to get our shit together and potentially finish 10-2 and hope for the best. Hope for the best.
it's not dead in the water.
It's
You're gonna
not,
need some
but
help. You're definitely gonna need some help.
yeah. But a lot
Um,
of these big teams losing is helping. We just need more of them to keep losing.
yeah, and you need the ones you play to keep
Keep
winning. No,
yeah,
that's kind of the
exactly.
tricky part. You need Bama, Virginia, and Miami to keep winning, and
Yep.
then just win out. Hope
Chaos.
for the best. You just need chaos. Other teams to lose, but
I
it's
mean,
not
if
impossible.
Virginia and Miami both went out and they make the ACC championship, we might be the best two loss team in the country. Like, who the fuck else is like two loss teams like Notre Dame? Like they lost to A&M and Miami.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
So if Notre Dame wins out and they're up there, I think our two losses would be better than theirs. Both of our teams made the conference championship. Um, who else is like a two loss team right now that has potential to sneak back in there?
Texas, low key.
We're the only two loss fucking team ranked somehow, which is surprising. But Texas, they got no chance. Penn State, if they sneak back in there, that UCLA loss is horrendously bad. Um, there'll be more by the end of the year. Like Michigan, if they lose to Ohio State, they'll have two that those will be two great losses against you guys and them. If Alabama loses another game this week to Tennessee, that'd be two good losses for them if we can make our way back up. So, yeah, we just need a lot of help. We need a lot more chaos, and we got to handle our own business, unfortunately, which sucks that we're at this point. But yeah, I think we kind of did it to ourselves. Can't really, I'm not blaming the loss on the other teams were better than us. Yes, they played better than us, but we put ourselves in that position to lose those games, I
Yeah,
think,
you no longer control your own destiny. That's I guess
which is unfortunate.
that sucks, but it's better. A lot of teams would kill just to be in your guys' position. So
Yeah, and
like, there's still a lot
we
of football left to be played.
we won fucking two games last year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's we win 8 games this year and make a solid bowl game. Like that's so much better than last year. It's a good building point. This was supposed to be a rebuild season anyways. So,
Yeah,
the fact that we're even considering playoffs is kind of nuts, but you know,
yeah.
I'm hoping. Still optimistic.
A shot at the playoffs is the best you could hope for.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah. So getting into to Oklahoma, I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on the Kent State. I'm probably gonna spend most of my little segment talking about the Red River. But the quick recap of the Kent State game. Um Defense dominated, shutout, finally got takeaways. We were the only team going into this game that didn't have any turnovers the whole year on defense. We just hadn't forced any turnovers. We forced two.
Surprising, honestly.
It was really weird because we're like first, like 1 through 3 in like every other
And
defensive
then, like last year,
category.
you guys had a fuck ton of turnovers.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that gets the ball rolling on
I
turnovers
think
this
that's
week.
just due to like some changeover in like the secondary and like the linebacking position.
Yeah, and we dropped like 2 picks against Auburn. So I
Yeah,
mean, like
that
we've
sucks.
we've been in position to get them, but we just dropped picks. So I mean, the defense, played lights out, about as good as you could play. Michael Hawkins, uh, his stats look good. He made some like brilliant throws, but like the majority of the game, he just looks so uncomfortable in the pocket. Like he thinks there's more pressure than there
Yeah.
actually is, and he panics and just throws like a bullet pass. And I'm worried if he does that against Texas, it's not going to be like the way it is against Kent State. It's going to
No,
be
it
some
won't be.
problems if he's playing, which I'll get into that here in a second, depending on who's playing in Red River. Jaden Knott was our number one. He was the number one transfer running back out of the transfer portal.
I ain't
He
seen that dude
hadn't
do shit.
he hadn't played like more than a few snaps. They finally put him in for like a handful of snaps, and he got like a couple first downs. He was moving around. I don't know if he was having injury issues or what, but he looks like he could be a good weapon against Texas. Satania has been he's like our probably our best receiver this year so far. He's consistently getting touchdowns. Scary injury at the beginning of the game with Keontae Lewis. Ball got overthrown. He ran into the brick wall, which I have no idea why we have a brick wall behind the end zone. Um,
5 yards behind the end zone.
like I don't know why
I think it's five.
yeah, why don't we have pads? Like that's just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I seen a video like that and it was comparing it because like we have something similar, but like ours is like I think it's like 15 yards behind.
A
So like,
little bit
you
further
have plenty of
down.
room to like start slowing down and like I mean if you hit it like you're not full speed still, but yeah I think that this is probably gonna be grounds to like put some padding up or you gotta put something up or
There's no way they're not putting
because I
pads
mean
up at
it's
this
not like you
point.
can fucking move it backwards. It's it's part of the fucking stadium and like it's not like you can move the field. So I'm pretty. Is it like that on both sides?
Yeah, it's like that on both sides.
Yeah,
And I
that's
mean like I like the look of it, but
it does look nice.
it's not worth like the player. Maybe put some like hedges around like like Georgia and some other teams have like that could be cool, but honestly just put the pads on there
I
and
mean, you could do like a net maybe, but that would look goofy. I mean, you could maybe do some padding and like paint it to still look like the brick wall. I don't know how
yeah,
good
or
it
just
would
make it the
look,
same
but
color. It might not look amazing, but you don't have
yeah,
to do like the brick wall all around just behind the end zones. It'll be
yeah,
fine. I
gotta
don't
do
know.
something. Gotta
It
do
was
something.
dangerous. He
Almost
he was
killed
up and
somebody.
moving around. He didn't suffer a major injury. Um, but yeah, it was a straightforward game. We didn't show too much. I think we're saving a lot for Texas, so we just kept the offense pretty simple. Hawkins played decent. One thing I found out in this game, which I didn't know, was that our tight end Jaron Kanik, who was a linebacker, his first 3 years, at least going into this game, he led the FBS in yards for a tight end, which is insane.
That's kind of cool.
Like I
That
was very doubtful when I found out he was going to be the tight end. I was like, we're
that's
really
great. Like that's
hurting.
fucking stupid. We couldn't get
Now he's
nobody in the
like he's
portal.
arguably the best tight end in the country, which is insane.
That's
Um,
cool. I
but
like that.
the more important stuff, Red River's coming up this weekend.
Yep.
Horns down.
Yeah.
We
Fuck
got
Texas.
the big question is who's starting. Um, Mateer was suited up against Kent State. To me, that's like, why would you fully suit up in pads, helmet, and everything if you're not even gonna play? Like that tells me you're available to play. Like
Maybe
if
there's
Hawkins
just
got hurt,
trying to send a message, like, hey, I'll be here next week, which is kind of like looking like he's gonna play.
there's like
Um,
a lot of speculation. Like OU fans are going crazy. Like he could pick up his helmet with with the hand, like so he could throw a football. I'm like, okay, that's a
nah,
big jump.
that's
Like that's a
he
big
he just
jump.
might not be able to like run a lot, or if he does, he's gonna have to like, tuck his hand or something. Like maybe carry the ball in his other hand and like, wait if he's about to get contact to like tuck
He's
his
gonna have to
hand.
do like the high and tight thing that
He's got to do something because,
one of the it was a Tiki Barber like was known for
or
that
maybe put some padding on the top of his hand. Like I don't know exactly where his surgery occurred, but
is
I,
basically in his thumb.
I
Uh,
don't know. That's weird. It's a weird spot. I hope he plays because I want it to be a good game, and it's gonna be a better game if Mateer plays. You guys' odds to win this game are significantly better if Mateer plays. I still think you guys can pull a win off if Hawkins does play. You might just need to hopefully rely on the defense and the run game. It might be kind of low scoring, but maybe hopefully the defense can get you guys in like some favorable field position, maybe field goals. Hawkins breaking
yeah.
off big runs, maybe hitting somebody open because the defense is playing up because maybe he's not throwing super well.
If he could calm down, that's like the one. Like if he just
Yeah.
calms down in the pocket,
And
he'd
he's
be
played
just as
enough
good as Mateer, low
games.
key.
I feel like he should be like comfortable.
Especially against Kent State. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
relax. Like,
You
why are
you got all
you
fucking day, dude. Just just stand there. Don't move.
like calm down?
If you
Like
get sacked,
he's faster than Mateer. Like he's way faster than Mateer.
he's
He's
fast
probably
as
the
shit.
he might be like as fast as Sellers, like if not faster. Like he's like
Like,
maybe the
yeah.
fastest quarterback in the country.
If you get
Uh,
sacked against Kent State, so fucking what? Yeah,
and
it's fine.
he can make good throws. Like he's made amazing throws, but he can't do
Yeah.
it consistently. So I'm like, if you could relax, we have a chance. But I'm thinking Mateer plays. So like the big stories that were coming out. So one after the game on Saturday, they asked Venables about it, and he was like, the quote I read it first. So when I read it, it said Venables assumes Mateer won't be available for Red River, and I was like, oh fuck, that's not good. Then I watched the video, and he was like, I'm just assuming he's not. He was like, I don't know, he was smiling, like almost kind of laughing.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, they're not gonna come out and say he's gonna start until like day of probably
I
if he
took it
does
as more
play.
like I took it as more like we're gonna prepare as if he's
Yeah,
not playing.
which you should 100% like in practice. Like if Mateer's gonna fucking play, they both need to be getting first team reps. On the off chance he does fucking hurt his hand in the game again, or like hits it, maybe fucking throw in and like hit somebody in the helmet. Like that shit
Helmet or
happens. That
something
shit
like
happens all the
that.
time. Like he does that, he's probably out. Or he gets hit weird and like lands on it or something. So Hawkins has to be ready to play in this game in case either Mateer doesn't start or he gets hurt again.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think,
has to be
and then
ready.
I do think he's playing though, and then because
I
there's
think he
like
is. I
the
think he is
big
too.
rumor mill in Norman right now. So like I was staying at this hotel, and like right by this hotel was like this Chipotle. Well, anyway, like I guess Mateer goes to that Chipotle like a lot,
Oh, really?
and like this
That'd be
this
crazy. You see them there. You're like, hey, bro, you playing? Like,
well that's exactly like on this message board. Somebody was like, yeah, I saw Mateer at the Chipotle on 23rd, and the worker was like, hey, Mateer, you playing? And he was like,
He's probably hell yeah.
fuck yeah, I'm playing. Like, there's no doubt I'm playing. And it's been
Well,
this big like Chipotle gate, I think is what we've been calling it the whole
it's
week.
funny.
Um, I think he's playing. The way Venables said, like, oh, I'm assuming, like, I think he's just fucking with Texas's head. He doesn't want them to know who we're running out with. But if he doesn't play, Hawkins didn't look bad. He just needs to calm down. Arbuckle's a very good offensive coordinator. Maybe he could
Yeah.
like tailor the offense to Hawkins if he's not if Mateer's not playing. The defense is gonna have a field day with Arch Manning. Like that's
I mean, if you're looking at it, like he's their leading rusher. I'm pretty sure Livingston got hurt last week. I don't know if he's playing this week. I know he went out with an injury, but that's Arch Manning's roommate apparently.
wait, hold up. So this is the season.
This season totals for all the players. So he's their fucking
Wow.
leading rusher. So if you can contain him and not let them run the ball, like if you can shut down the run game entirely and make him beat you on passing, like if you could contain the run without having to stack the box and make him beat you throwing, like look at his passing percentage. It's fucking terrible.
His honestly that rushing is like Texas is a terrible rushing team. Only 160 yards for your
Yeah.
top rusher. I mean, granted, like our running
Through
back's
five
not
games
great
though,
either.
like but I mean, you guys weren't like having so much rushing success. You guys were throwing the ball a lot, but like,
Also, we're more running back by committee. Like we have like four guys getting touches.
yeah,
And I mean, so does I guess Texas is kind of set up in a similar way. Yeah, I
I
think
just
like Arch Manning, like he got a lot of pressure on him against Florida. We're gonna put even more pressure on him.
I think
He's not
Venables
gonna be able to move the ball.
he can watch the Ohio State tape, watch the Florida tape. That's the recipe's there, you know. As long as the offense can score some points, um, I think if y'all can score 21,
Yeah.
I think you guys should win.
I don't
I,
even think like I honestly I don't know if Texas is gonna score more than like
I,
14.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, shit happens,
It
fumbles.
is a rivalry game too.
It
So
is
I
a
mean that
rivalry game. Like turnovers happen, random shit happens. Kickoff returns, punts, punt blocks, fucking, just random shit happens. So,
it's
uh,
also the weirdest like setup. Like there's not a rivalry game like this in the sense that like half the stadium is
yeah.
one like designated for each. There's not a single game I think that's like that where like
Is there like any
literally
Texas
half the
fans on
stadium.
the OU side like at all?
Nah, it ends at like the 50-yard line
That's crazy.
and it just splits like
Yeah.
halfway
I
through
mean, I've
the.
seen it. I just didn't know if like there was any like that like,
There might be a few
sneak
stragglers,
in.
but like I think it's like
Yeah, I mean,
just
you're not gonna want to sit
50-50.
on that side at all. You're gonna get fucking harassed for
You might get in a fight. Like
you might
it's
get
that
you're gonna get
serious.
yeah, if OU's losing, like you're gonna get fucking shit on for 3 hours.
Oh, well, I mean, Texas fans are like just as
Yeah, and
bad. Like
it's the same way. Like
that's
you
the
don't
one
want to
thing
sit
these fan
on.
bases have in common. Like we're not great fans, and like it's crazy because it's like exactly the same amount of time to get from Austin to Dallas as it is Norman to Dallas. So it's like an even,
It don't feel
exactly
like
even
it feels
drive.
like a home game for Texas, but
No, honestly, there's like a shit ton of OU fans in the Dallas Fort Worth area because it's really a short drive
yeah,
from Norman to Dallas.
which is
Yeah,
just wild.
I don't think Texas is going to be able to move the ball. It's just is Mateer playing, and if Mateer is playing, is he 100%? Is he 75%? What
Yo,
level of Mateer are we getting? I can't. I know we're going to force some turnovers for Arch, and I know our defense is going to have a field day. And I just really hope when we end the game, we plant the flag in the middle. They
I'm
they
pretty
did on
sure
they
I'm
did
pretty sure
on
Miami
Baker's
planted the flag on
jersey.
us.
That's it hurts.
It,
It
it
hurts
should
when
be
it
fight. It should be
happens.
fighting. Like it should be on site. Like we should be fucking like it should be chaos out there. Like, you don't let that shit happen.
It sucks
It
when it
hurts.
happens. I mean, I guess the thing about OU Texas is it's neither one of our fields, so
Yeah,
it's not super disrespectful. But last year they planted the flag on Baker's jersey, so
that's crazy work.
I'm hoping we plant the flag
That
in like
motherfucker
Vince
be living
Young's
rent
jersey or
free in
something
people's
like
heads
that.
for real.
Like okay, Vince Young, ooh, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, who's the if I could pull Arch Manning's jersey out there, plant that shit on his jersey.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do it for like a current player. Like last year they could have done Stutzman or something to like really piss us
No,
off, or
because
Jackson
they're
Arnold.
fucking. I'm telling you, Baker just be living rent free in like everybody's head, even in the NFL. Like people still be fucking dogging on him for no reason. That it's
Yeah,
cold blooded.
he might win MVP this year. That's what's crazy
He's
about it.
he's cold blooded, man. I root for him. I like him a lot.
I remember when he planted the flag in Ohio State, like the commentators were like, well, Ohio State's in the locker room, so like the Ohio State band's coming out to like try to flag him or something.
Hey, fuck him. Anybody can get it. The dude
I
with
thought it
the.
was kind of cool that the band was like at least like upset
You
about it enough to
remember
do like
last year with
riot.
the Ohio State Michigan? There was like that huge. There was like fucking us fighting.
They
It
pepper
was like
sprayed
it was like
the
stealing the flag and like running off with it and shit. It was crazy.
Yeah, Ohio State's like lawmakers were trying to ban like
Man,
flag
fuck
planting to
that.
make it a felony. I was like, get out of here, man.
I'm
Y'all are
taking
so
it.
dramatic.
If I know I'm going to the league, I'm doing it. Give me that shit. Let me do this. I'm a top. I'm first round projected pick. Let me go playing this. I'm going to the NFL.
Like hell no. That's a stupid like make it a
That's
felony.
that's
That's a
weak as fuck. They're just butthurt that they've been getting their shit pushed in.
Yeah, for 4 straight years. I understand it.
How about maybe we might consider the law if y'all win? How about that? Maybe
Yeah. And honestly, if y'all pass that law, y'all could get out of the United States. Fuck you.
when
You
y'all
guys
when
could
y'all
go
fucking
to
every time you play us at our home, every time we beat you, we're doing it anyways.
we'll just carve out the land where you guys are and we'll just move it somewhere else.
We're
Like
gonna we're
on
gonna buy your
SpongeBob.
stadium
We should take Bikini Bottom and move it over
over
here.
here.
Do that with Ohio. Just send it out into
Yeah.
the middle of nowhere.
We're gonna fucking buy it and then we're gonna demolish it.
Uh, but yeah, I guess that's the end
Yeah.
of team talk. Red River week coming up.
So this is a huge week for college football
Will
overall,
Mateer
and
play? Will he not play? That's the game we're gonna play all week.
yeah,
We
next
we
season,
probably won't know until Saturday. It is probably gonna be a game time decision.
next season's starting to get on the line. This is when the going's getting tough for OU looking ahead. It's
Mhm.
it's all rough rough sledding from here, boy.
Well, that's the crazy part is like this game, like going into the season was supposed to be like, like the biggest
Yeah.
game of the year for us. Now it's like this is like a more of like a trap game than like a ranked matchup. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Like this is the game we're just supposed to win. I mean, I know the odds are saying we're like the underdog, but like in
I mean,
reality, like we
if you,
should
if you
win. We're ranked
guys
six.
you guys can't really afford to lose this game, like, because there's a lot of spots to stumble there. Like, I think you guys beat South Carolina. Ole Miss gonna be tough as fuck. Tennessee gonna be tough. Bama's gonna be tough. Missouri's gonna be tough. I think you guys beat LSU. So like that's 5 straight weeks of just shit. So like you guys can't really afford to lose here. I don't think you guys lose all 5 of those games. 'Cause I'm pretty confident you guys beat LSU
Yeah,
As long as Mateer's playing and has no setback or
we're gonna
anything.
like we're gonna win. Some of those games, but
Yeah,
we
of
could.
course. So like max 5 losses at this point if you don't lose here. In my opinion. But I don't think that's the case. This team's built too well. I'm pretty sure you guys beat South Carolina, so that leaves four, assuming you guys beat Texas.
I think
Um,
we get
you guys
Missouri
can at
because it's
least
at
beat two
home.
of those, at least two. Alabama
I
at
think we
home, I
probably
think
get the
is
home games. It's
doable.
that Tennessee Alabama back to
Tennessee,
back stretch. Like
I think the Tennessee and Ole Miss for me are the tough ones. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's a terrible fucking stretch. I don't envy you guys, but I am rooting for y'all since my team fucking ruined ourselves for
yeah, I
now.
mean I think we just gotta take it week by
Yeah,
week.
you can't afford to get caught looking ahead because for from here on out, it's fucking nothing but shit. So like,
Even
there's no
South
point even looking
Carolina,
ahead. There's no point.
like that's supposed to be an easy game, but that's at South Carolina, one of the toughest
Yeah,
places to play against
probably
a
be
very
at
good
night.
quarterback.
So yeah, there's
It is an 11 a.m. kickoff though, so like I'm not as worried
is
about
it?
it as it's not gonna be a nighttime game. Yeah, it
Oh,
says
okay,
TBD, but they announced today it's either gonna be 11 or 11:45. So
so not
we're not
as
we're not
bad.
getting the nighttime treatment. I think we'll be fine. Bama and Tennessee just back to back, and I'm on call on the Tennessee weekend, so that kind of
Damn.
sucks. Um,
I'll be
So
watching it for you.
I mean, I'll still be like hopefully I just don't get a call to do anything, but I might miss part of that game, which is gonna suck. But yeah. Anyways,
Well,
that's the end of our team talk episode. Florida State fans, Oklahoma fans, subscribe. Make sure you do that. Like,
yeah,
comment,
we're growing.
all that good shit. Uh, we'll catch y'all next week.